Hello Tankers, it's Mad and welcome back to some more World of Tanks console. Welcome back to the new and improved me. You've probably noticed I've had a little break. I feel refreshed now and starting to get back into the game again. Anyway, so today's topic, seems we're having a fresh start. Going back to the basics, we're going to talk about spotting. And before we talk about spotting, let's talk about us. So the general population in World of Tanks console, they don't care. They don't care about anything. They don't watch any videos, they don't want to learn, they blah 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 blah. Just by the fact that you're here, watching a YouTube video, means that you at least care in some way or other. And you're either a very good player anyway. I know a lot of you are way better than me these days. But for those of you that maybe aren't, you're willing to learn, which is nice. That's how we get better, innit? You learn things. Anyway, so spotting. We're not going to talk about view range mechanics or anything today, apart from the fact that I'm using bushes. They increase your camo value and help you get not get spotted. In console, they don't stop you getting spotted. The bushes do tend to work slightly different from PC. I do find I do play some PC myself. The bushes on PC do act as pretty much a complete barrier until you fire, whereas on console they just increase your camo value, which means in people get really close, you can still get spotted. Anyway, so spotting itself is the bread and butter work of light tanks, but as you can see, I'm in my newest premium tank, and a tank I had to buy. I don't have time to grind the points in these grind ops at the minute. That'll be a topic for the next episode of the Me and the Mad whenever I get round to it. Anyway, so I bought it. Am I happy I bought it? Well, it's a premium Cromwell, so yes, and it's got a proper paint job. I don't think it's as good as the Knight. I prefer the Knight, but it's still a damn good tank, especially for a premium tank. It's yeah, it's very very good, and it's got a proper paint job. The Cromwell Berlin paint scheme. Yeah. Anyway, so like I said, this is a medium tank. It's not a light tank, but I'm doing a light tank's job. You can see I'm running T input in, and I'm running coated optics as well. I tend to do that on tanks where I'm normally going full flat out everywhere, but the 20% view range does add up, along with this, 20% on top of the base view range does add up and allows me to extend some view range out for my team here. And the reason I did this, it's one of those encounter game modes, so most of our team will be going from the southwest corner into the southeast corner. Most of the enemies will go straight south from their spawn, which means a lot of them are going to cross into my view path like this, see? And just the fact that I'm a bit far further forward, God, that was a big mouthful, for my team, and the fact that most of them are tier 7s, and in tier 6-7 games a lot of the people that are there are grinding their tanks, so they probably don't have a 14 skill crew in their tank like me. They probably don't have as much view range as me, so it's a perfect opportunity for me to start leveling up my MOEs on this tank. I've got 3 marks on all of the other ones, so I may as well do this one. It's going to take me a while though. This was a giveaway tank, wasn't it? So there's so many more people that own it than a tank like the Knight or the Snakebite. So it's probably going to be a bit harder, and I might even struggle with the 3rd mark, you never know. But I'll give it a go. So, boring game so far. Not really done a lot, apart from light up a load of enemies and get them smacked like this. And you can see my team is winning. Could have gone the other way though. When you do light up targets like this, you do find that your whole team just stops where they are. And, nice ammo rack. When there is a cap to worry about, if they do all stop and they don't go towards the cap, then sometimes you end up losing by cap, but it seems to be working out so far. Right, so I'm telling the team cover me. My spotting here has seemed to run out. I've noticed some shots coming in from the bushes back near their spawn. The enemy's team have an E25, so no way I'm going to spot him from here. But I've still got all my hit points, plenty of ammo. Get spotted for the first time, but the Cromwell Berlin is so fast and manoeuvrable. Takes a very good shot to hit it. And I know that myself because I try and hit them myself when they're on the enemy's team is quite hard. Anyway, so just keeping it going. Look at this, doing the wiggle, getting more spots. Look at that, plenty of tickets. We're up to 29 assist ribbons now. That's not to be sniffed at, but it's a lower tier game, so it's not going to add up to some crazy 10k assist game. Got unspotted. Now I find myself another bush, just a little bit closer, trying to spot this E25. There he is. Did I get the spot? Yes, I did. There we go. Lovely. So that's 7 tanks spotted for me. Enemy's team are clawing it back though, so time to actually do some work myself. We could lose this quite easily. Right, aiming on the E25, and this is the reason why I prefer the Knight. The gun on this tank, I don't know if the dispersion values are actually different from the Knight, but it just seems a little bit more derpy. Right, T150 down. I'm on the premium. I've loaded it for the T150, but now it's going to come in handy against the E25 because he's so fast. That extra shell velocity will help, but I'm going to give up there and leave him to run away. We need to help out with the cap. Right, so the Tiger 1 up here. Leave premium loaded. Can't afford any bounces, and I can't afford to stop and aim too long in front of him. Decent gun on the Tiger. He'll shave off some of my hit points very quickly. Tried to scope in there, but I've noticed since the physics update, trying to aim whilst moving and fully zoomed in, it's getting quite hard. Anyway, right, so I changed direction. Probably left it a little bit too long, but there we go. Managed to get around his gun, and he misses. One more shot. Target done. Right, so we pulled the numbers back. Oh, well, there's a lot of their tier 7s are still down at the cap there. Getting a bit low on ammo. Well, there's a T29. He gets set on fire. Puts it out. I hit him again. Set him on fire. Bless you, RNGesus. Oh, I didn't quite aim that right. Switched from a premium. There's an Oni. Damn good tank, the Oni. I enjoyed that grind. See what I mean? I was stationary there and I aimed in as long as I could before I let the round go, and it still derped out massively. Yeah, finally get a hit in. Last of the premium round's gone. And now I'm a little bit too close really, but the game's ending. I've only got 10 proper damaging hits. Ooh, took a shot at me then. Luckily I dodged it. Just keeping them lit up, waiting for my opportunity to push in. Right, so one of them goes down. It's just this 229. Time for some YOLO. Right, so I lock on. Now, see what I mean? How far away is he? Hardly far at all. On the round dirt. Eat one there, who cares? Game's going to end. T29 down. So only 3 kills and only 13 damaging ribbons, but 32 assist ribbons. All by having some view range and sitting in a bush. And we allow our team to win that game. So decent credits considering I fired a whole tank of premium shots. Nearly 7,000 experience. Only 1,500 damage, but 4,300 assist points. That's over 2k base, I think. Yep, 2017 base, but only a Mastery 1, because it is a giveaway tank and everybody's playing it at the minute. And so they should. Bloody awesome tank.
Alright men, we've got enemies in the area. We either have to take them all out or capture their base. Let's roll.
Right, next up then, another game in another Cromwell, and this time it's the Snakebite, the tier 6 premium light tank that gets premium light tank matchmaking. So unless you fail platoon, it only ever sees tier 8s, which is a good job because the gun is pretty awful. But it's got decent camo value. I've got Camanet and binos, T and pudding as well, full try hard, and it's lightning fast and it allows you to get to very early positions before the enemy's light tanks normally because it's so fast. Now I'm in this bush. I'll set up my Camanet and binos and just sit back, hope my artillery can aim, and hope the enemy's team don't YOLO this bush to try and get rid of me. And if none of that happens, well, yeah, I want the I want the artillery to aim in pretty good. But as long as the enemy's team don't YOLO me here, I should be able to just sit back and try and get back my 3-barrel mark status in this tank, which I've lost. I've dipped under 95% for some reason. Don't know why, because I didn't really play it. I just logged in to find I was no longer at 95%. Anyway, so yeah, gets a bit boring, doesn't it? But that's my job at the minute as a light tank with 3 artilleries on our team, is to light up enemy tanks. Right, so you can see that enemy's Cromwell B is in the middle ridge trying to spot our team for his artillery, but he can't see me. And look how close he is. What's that, 200 metres? Didn't spot me. Using the bushes here, I'm making sure I've parked in a way that I'm covered from the guys to the north, so I can spot through the bushes and light them up. But also I've got bush cover to my right, so the guys that do run the middle ridge, they can't spot me from the sideways, because that would end up with me dying quite quickly unless I was very lucky to escape. Right, so if you look to the front, that tank destroyer is about 300 metres away. As long as I don't fire, he's outside. Oh no, he's just dipped inside my blue circle, so there's no chance of me firing any shots down the range at the minute. If they were to be outside the blue circle, I might have a punt at shooting them, but remember, when you fire, there's a slight burst down in your camo value, and also the camo value of the bush will drop. So if they've got some decent view range and they're near that blue circle, good chance of getting spotted. So I'm holding off at the minute and allowing my team just to do their job. Luckily, the heavies that are behind me, they've pushed up far enough to be useful. The one that's still down at H2 in the corner there, when they're that far back and you're spotting from this bush, they can't actually render the tanks that are down in the corner. So ideally they'd push up to the middle ridge and try and be useful. And no doubt with it, I don't know what heavy tanks they are, but they've probably got strong turrets, and sitting in on that ridge line would be a lot more useful than sitting in that back corner. Especially when that Cromwell Berlin is spotting the middle ridge, might spot them anyway, and they've got 2 artilleries which will just wreck them. Anyway, what else can I talk about while I sit in a bush? It's already getting a bit boring, isn't it? Anyway, so this light tank to the right. He's probably going to take some of my assist points away, but he's going in a bit far. Where's he going? There's no way he's not going to get spotted. I can't believe this T-29 in front of me here. Gets so lucky. Well, our artillery actually hits him. He was there for God knows how long, and just countless arty round after arty round just completely missed him. Quite frustrating. Right, so light tank does a good thing. Spots an 87 down there. No point me firing a standard round at an 87. Right, artillery gets lit up straight away. So I completely switch fire. Sod the 87. Far too much armour. There's a box tank as well. Be nice to get rid of him. He can 2-hit me all day long. Oh, come on. Russian armour. No. So I've completely given up with the not firing deal. And now I'm just letting rip. I didn't get spotted, so now I'm being cheeky. But that's the Berlin. Now I stop. Possibility of being double bushed here, which means he probably wouldn't spot me, but I don't take the risk. Still want to win this game. But you guys are all switching off, aren't you? You all come here for exciting gameplay, and I'm sat in a bush. Yeah. That's what this episode's about. Right, so it's all getting quiet now apart from this Berlin, so I'm going to have to start doing something else soon. Right, here we go. See that shot there? SU, was it 100 M1? Gets lit up. Very dangerous tank. I love grinding that thing. One of the, I think Circon did a video about it recently actually, one of the most Rarely seen tanks in the game. It's a good little tank. Tier 7 with 100mm and really good reload. Right, so now you're going to see when to not underestimate people. See that bouncer shot from the VK, I'm completely blind, and he penned me in the second one. So now I move. You can't expect just everybody to just be potato and just not know what's going on. Someone is going to take an interest in killing you. Well, I lost some health there. Anyway, so winning by miles. Time to YOLO. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, fellas. I don't normally do episodes this long, do I? Oh, that's a shame. Didn't get a kill on the 131. Tiger 1 is under the bridge. Come on, Mad. Lead your shots properly, Mad. Oh, there's 3 I've missed. Come on, at least get the kill. No, I didn't even get the kill. Anyway, let's skip to the results. I think that's the last I'd do in this game.
Mission accomplished.
Right, so another victory there, another decent XP, no double this time. Only not even 1,000 damage. Mastery 1 patrol duty for 4,473 assist points. So again, not a particularly exciting game in terms of damage or action, but I'm pretty sure by my base XP there and just the amount of assist points, I allowed my team to kill the enemy team, and we win basically. And that's it, isn't it, fellas? Spotting, it is important. Anyway, cheers guys, thanks for coming back along, and I'll catch you very soon. See you later.